I have lived in regret and hatred for years. I can't get rid of my old demons, and that will never be the case. What I have done and experienced cannot be erased. I've also been having the same dream for years. This dream is still as clear as ever. No detail has spared me. 10 years ago, I was running for my life. War was raging in our country, which was once so calm and peaceful. Welcome, friends, and friends that live on my computer. It's me, Possum, and I'm actually playing a game called What Would You Do? It's a visual novel, so let's carry on. I was trying to protect the person who was with me, my precious daughter. A man was in front of me. I rushed to him to neutralize him. What I didn't know was that another man was also there. He shot her. He killed my child. He killed my daughter. From that moment on, my world collapsed. My precious little girl. How could they kill a helpless child? Only a monster would be able to do that. A monster, yes. They're all monsters. They're gonna pay for this. A monster has no right to stay alive. I killed that man with my hands and ran away with my daughter's body in my arms. I'm sure it was because of this group of occult people that the state decided to start a war. This group was trying to corrupt the state I was working for. They were our number one enemy. They were trying to convert everyone, to convince us that our state was the absolute evil. They kidnapped people who worked in the same branch as me. They sacrificed them to make themselves heard. They wanted war? They'll get it. Because of them, the state took the initiative to send soldiers. My daughter died because of their BS. They're going to pay for this, not me. Not me, I'm not going to pay for this, they are. I've studied all their theories. They've tried all kinds of rituals. The most popular was to bring humans back to life. It was necessary to sacrifice part of yourself for the ritual to work. An arm, an organ, a leg, whatever. You had to make an exchange to get what you want. You could also sacrifice another living being to bring someone back to life. Chances were high if you sacrificed another human. Just take someone you don't like. So why don't we see if this will work? By using them. It didn't work. Even with sacrificing a lot of people, nothing worked. I've learned everything. I followed the instructions to the letter. What did I miss? All these people are dead. I killed them with my own hands. Why do I feel so miserable? They only got what they deserved. Did they though? Yes. A monster has no right to stay alive. Right? Mum, why isn't Dad home yet? Daddy won't be back for a while, sweetheart. Oh, why? Is he still at work? And why are these people crying? Why are we here, Mum? Say, why are these boxes getting buried? Mum? Mum? Mum! I just realised that I killed people who also had families, children. Children will never see their parents again because of me. They may have had the audacity to kill people for miserable sacrifices. I am no better than they are. I did exactly what they did. And like them, I destroyed the peaceful lives of people who had done absolutely nothing wrong. I'm no better than they are. I, myself, was a monster. I no longer have the right to live in civilization. I must suffer until I die. Because I'm a monster. Oh, well, yeah, but it's your beliefs, isn't it? I've been in this forest for a long time without knowing where I'm going. I no longer have a purpose in life, so I am everywhere, at places where no one will find me. Huh? Is that a house I see there? Oh, it sure is. Indeed, it's a mansion. It looks abandoned. Why is such a house doing here? In the middle of nowhere. Sorry, what is such a house doing? Well, you see the crosses on top? I think you're dead already, buddy. A little discovery won't hurt me as long as I'm alone. So I decide to enter it. Why not? I would. It's unbelievable. Looks like this place has been frozen in time. It looks intact, but at the same time, it is abandoned. I get a little closer and I see a huge painting that covers a good part of the wall in the entrance. It's a portrait of a woman. She looks absolutely stunning. Was she the owner of this place? I wonder how old this mansion is. I hesitate to explore it. What if someone lives there? Yeah, like it only looks abandoned. Got to explore it. If I ever hear or see anyone, I'll leave the place right away. I was starting to climb up the stairs when all of a sudden someone says, "Well, a visitor! Didn't expect to see anyone here. You had a lot of guts coming through that door, so you never learned how to knock before coming in." I turn around and see a man standing right in front of me. Ugh, well. Did you lose your tongue? Am I intimidating you that much? What's wrong with you? There's something wrong with you. Whatever, he says. Welcome, stranger. I hope you enjoy your stay. Please excuse me, I was about to leave. What, already? I was kidding. It's been at least 100 years since I've had a visitor. Really? 100 years? Is he serious? Or is he mocking me? You look surprised. You doubt my words? I'm just telling you the truth, you know. You are over 100 years old? This is a joke. Telling you, no. Come on. I'll settle down. I'll tell you about it in more detail. I look at him with a surprised look. He shouldn't let people into his house without knowing who they really are. I am a murderer. I know who you are. I'm not afraid of you. Come in. Don't you want to know more about everything that's happened so many years ago? What exactly is he talking about? Does he know anything about my past? Is he one of that group of occult people? Is it part of the government? Probably. Ask if he's part of the occult. Are you part of the occult? Okay. I would have liked to, but I heard about them a little too late. Yeah, that'd be my problem too. What a pity they disappeared overnight. He told me this with a huge smile on his face. Huh? Well, would you have liked to join them? If you want to know more, come with me. I'll tell you everything you want to know. I hesitate, but on the other hand, I have the impression that he has something important that he knows, but I don't know. So I decide to follow him. We entered another room in the mansion. It's a library. It's huge. Every shelf is packed with books. This is my favourite place. This is where I spent my time working on my books. You're an author? What kind of books did you write? Oh, what an impatient person you are. I am going to tell you a lot of things. But won't it be better to enjoy a story with a good cup of tea? Everything's always better with a good cup of tea. Let me get that for us. I'll be right back. You know what? Good cup of tea? You can spill it when you're jump scared on the YouTubes, right? That's always good. What is he trying to do? I have the feeling that this person is hiding something from me and that I have to find out what. But he's not really a person. Look at him. Have you actually looked at his face, man? I'm looking all around me. Well, look at his face. I see a few interesting books. There are two things that catch my attention in this room. What could that be? I read the document placed on the desk or look at the book lying on the couch. I'm going to read the document because that's what I am. There is a document lying on the desk. Isn't it rude to read it? Who cares? I mean, it is private, but for some reason, it is like this document is waiting for me to read it. I hesitantly took it and started to read it. Attempt number 102. Test subject, Fred Williams. Experiment. Immortality? What is he, a scientist? Did he use people for research purposes? And what does he mean by immortality? I continued to read the document, afraid of what I might find out. Today, the experiment went great. We were able to kill the test subject multiple times, and he always came back to life. His body is now able to repair broken cells in the speed of light. We finally did it. All these failed attempts weren't for nothing. It is just strange. We can't figure out what we did. Why is he able to do this so suddenly? Once we get a full scan of the test subject, we will be able to implant more people with the immortality cell. It is all a question of time. Soon we will be able to have a full army of immortal humans. Afterwards, we need to fix the brain a little bit. How should we get rid of all the human emotions? They don't need it anymore. What is this all about? Did he really kill people to get an immortal human? Wait, did he use it to become immortal himself? He did mention he was over 100 years old. Well, he did. Are there other people like him? I did not have time to ask myself more questions. The man was already back. My, how rude of you to read my stuff. Didn't I just tell you to wait? Yeah. What was this document about? What, you haven't read it yourself? Did you work for them? You're a funny one, of course not. And look at him laughing at me, mocking me. I am doubting his words right now. What if he lured me in to use me? You look like you're in doubt. Do you want to tell me a little story? I promise you are going to like it. Oh, do you want me to tell you a little story, it says, actually. Possum, read it properly. August the 10th, 1839. This is a story of a famous author. He lived a wonderful life full of surprises. Every day was special. The days were even more beautiful since he met his wife. She was considered to be the most beautiful woman in her country. She wasn't just gorgeous. She was kind, caring, intelligent, and her heart was pure. Ha! Just like me. Here are the reasons why this man fell in love with her. He lived a wonderful life full of surprises. Every day was special. The days were even more beautiful since he met his wife. The external beauty did not make the human beautiful. It was the purity of his soul that charmed him. The two young lovers got married. They had planned to start a family. Ah, how beautiful life was. Yet one day, the woman he loved so much was found dead in their mansion. Everyone was accusing the husband. He's a monster. How could he do that? We must hang him. Everyone thought he was the culprit. Everything pointed to the fact that he was indeed the killer. Torture will be a much more appropriate punishment for this horrible crime. Of course, it's always about punishment, isn't it? Don't worry, we'll lock him away from everyone. We are going to take care of this monster. Men in white decided to make people believe that they were going to lock the murderer in an isolated place for the rest of his life. Lies! They had the right to lie and hide the truth because they were in high ranked. But what do you think will happen to this man? Well, this man has joined hell. He was not the only one who was called there. Everywhere he looked, he saw horrible things. He heard screams. He could feel fear in these places. The man was tortured for hours. We would make him relive this nightmare over and over again. All this to make him immortal. What humans do not know is that the desire for immortality will remain only a dream that will never be real. Why did they believe in this? Because of their urban legend? The legend that says that a human gained his power by calling the devil? Did they try to prove that science could do the same? And then one day, he got tired of it. His soul was so tortured and corrupted that a demon decided to help him. What a kind demon, man. I can make you the being that every human being dreams of becoming. To become immortal. This power will allow you to make them suffer as they made you suffer. You and your wife, you who were innocent. They're the ones who killed her for science, to lure you in, to make a monster out of you. These words touched the prisoner. Could he really get revenge? He had nothing more to lose, so why won't he accept such an alluring proposal? He was a fool too. He had become a monster, an immortal being. He was no longer human, so why should he still behave like one? Not after all the murders they've committed. And all this for science, all this to satisfy a corrupt state. Not after all the murders they've committed, and all this for science, all this to satisfy a corrupt state. I just pressed that. Goodness. This story is the same one as in the book, and it slightly resembles mine. So, it's just a story, right? He just wanted to give me a taste of this book I saw, didn't he? Right? Why did you tell me this? Why? Well, to warn you that the government that you trust so much is not as beautiful and pink as you think it is. I don't think it's pink. This war in which you participated, it was not to eradicate a simple and occult club. No, I don't know what that means. It was just to try out their new toys. Who is this group? This group knew what the government was trying to do. Why do you think they started kidnapping scientists and sacrificing them? Well, simply because people from their villages were being kidnapped and used as guinea pigs. They were being tortured. They hadn't done anything wrong. No, they were just weak. They were the submissives of society because they were poor. They had nothing to lose, did they? So why not do society a favour? Why not make them slaves who will fight for their leader? It's easy to make innocent people disappear that nobody pays attention to. The world doesn't need them. They are so weak. Yet they too started killing. Why? Because they wanted to get back those they have lost. The human is taking revenge. He does to others what has been done to him. Both groups are doing the wrong thing. The only cause of war is the human. I was stunned by this revelation. The government is at fault. They're the ones who killed your child. They made it look like the occult club was the unhealthy ones in the story. And all just to make people hate them. That's why people tell stories about other people all the time. Human nature, mate, that's what it's called. All the occult did was defend themselves. The soldiers who attacked you, these were members who have been kidnapped and brainwashed. All morality has been taken away from them. They completely destroyed them mentally. And all this just to make the state stronger, to get everything they need. To take control over the world. See? We don't tell you everything. Nobody ever does. And why should I believe you? I mean, look at you. Yeah. Why? Because I'm Fred Williams. I'm the one who's been accused of murder. Also, they could use me. Just like they used my wife. I knew you were Fred Williams. It's obvious. This is a joke, right? He hastened to shoot himself in the head. What? What happened? I approached the body. Before I'd had time to ask myself any more questions, the wound closed at high speed and Frank got back up. I thought it'd be easy to show you that I am not lying. Oh, it hurts. I forget about that detail every time. He put his hat back on and looked at me. I have no reason to lie. My life has already ended years ago. I am only on this earth because I cannot die. No one knows how to kill me. I could chop your head off, that would kill you. My body and mind have been on this earth for a long time. I just want my wife back. I could die, but only if someone decides to take my place. But I can't pass on my immortality to just anyone. Only to someone who has already had contact with the afterlife. And you already had that contact during the sacrifice. Somebody should take his place. You know, I understand your pain. I know how difficult it is to lose the person most dear to you. I know how unfair the world is. I was denied the right to die. The only key that could have led me to freedom was taken away. The only way I could calm my soul was to die, but I can't die if nobody wants to help me. I want to die and join my wife. I'll stay here forever. That's a scary... I don't want to suffer anymore. And you? You don't want to suffer anymore, do you? You want revenge, don't you? You too don't want another person to have to live in the same pain as us, do you? So, would you like to receive my power to eliminate these people one by one? To no longer live in fear that other people will not suffer the same fate? To soothe your heart and soothe your daughter's soul? Tortured by seeing your father so full of hatred and remorse? I'll give you my strength. You will be immortal. You'll be free to do whatever you want. I no longer need this power, but you could benefit from it. All these people, they have no right to stay alive. All of humanity is corrupt. They're all going to die sooner or later. The wars will not stop. Humans are designed to destroy everything. But you were human once. But you can stop everything. All of them. Give them their freedom, and also to help me at the same time. You'll be a hero. You will have my eternal gratitude if you free me from this plague. So what are you saying? Are you going to accept my proposal? God, do we accept it? He's going to kill us anyway, right? Shall I take over his life? Go and kill the people? No. I couldn't repeat my mistake. I've already caused enough trouble. I've killed people for nothing before. If I repeat my mistake, I wouldn't be better than the government. That's what I thought. My daughter would never want to see me fall so low. I'm sorry if your only way to die is to give me your power, but I couldn't live knowing that I'm only on earth to destroy everything that passes through my hands. Yeah, that's what I think. So no, I can't do it. That's why I picked no. Not anymore. I realise that some of the humans are big a-holes, but there are also so many humans who are moving the earth in just the right direction. Gosh. I want every child to be able to see the beautiful world around them. I am convinced that one day humanity will stop killing each other for no reason. So am I, buddy! No, do it! That's what I want! If our world is to die, so be it. But it won't be because of me that he will die. I prefer to leave his role to time. I have no right to judge who should live or die. I'm sorry for you. I hope there's another way to calm you down. I hope you will find a way to find eternal rest. I'm sorry for that man. He suffered. He doesn't want to stay in this world that tortured him so much. But I too don't want to be part of this world anymore. He doesn't have the chance to leave this place. I still have this chance, and I know what the only way to get to my daughter is. At least we won't have to witness any more horrible acts. Oh, except for the horrible act of what? Killing yourself? I would no longer have to see this world die out because of the human race. Yeah, I knew it. You're finally back, Daddy. That's very good. Made with Unity and Fungus. Okay, good. This game is just a university project for my game art class. I hope you enjoyed it. We did. That was really good art in it too. Very good. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. The game just closed off. And we will see you in the next game. I really enjoyed that. I do like the visual novels. Leave me a comment if you do as well. And we'll see if we can find some more good ones. Bye for now.